Hello, concerned Connoquenessing resident Heather here. I just got back from the Township Planning Commission meeting. This was my first one since deciding to get more involved, and I wanted to give a quick update. As some of you know, I did apply for a planning commission seat and I didn't get it, and that's totally okay because I realized I can make a better difference doing exactly what I'm doing now and hopefully without becoming the elephant in the room. My ultimate goal with this is going to be to educate the township, but at the same time, I am educating myself. So we get to learn together. Uh, that being said, I am open to questions, comments, other projects, and I do have several things on my agenda though. So just be aware I might be a little slow to respond, but feel free to comment, message me if you'd like your questions answered. But anyways, I spent the last week doing a deep dive into some of our township's code, looking for weak spots. And I found two massive loopholes that I put into a formal memo and handed that to the board on Wednesday. The first one being that our current rules let developers skip a traffic impact study if they generate fewer than 100 trips in an hour. Now, that sounds kind of like a low number, but it's actually high enough to let places like dollar stores or fast food places open up on 68 without ever studying the impact or the mess that that new traffic creates. This means no consideration for adding traffic lights or turning lanes. Now, I did ask the board if they could cut that number in half to 50 trips per hour. That would make a significant difference. Secondly, our environmental rules say that developers have to save trees, which is awesome. That's exactly what we want, unless it's not economically feasible. Now, this is very open-ended. We don't define what economically feasible means. So right now, a developer could just say, well, saving the trees hurts my profit margin, and they'd potentially be allowed to cut them down. I asked the board to strictly define that term so profit isn't an excuse for clear cutting. And the best part, the chairwoman told me that she'd already read my memo and agreed that I raised some valid points. So they seem genuinely open to fixing things. Next up, I'm digging into solar farms, specifically solar farm regulations. And I want to make sure that if a solar farm comes here, the developer better be putting up the cash now to remove it later. So if you want to keep Connoquenessing the way it is, go ahead and give me a like and a follow, and I'll see you soon, neighbors.